Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Learn BC. You're with Jared, and we're here talking about items and product development. So right now we are going to add an item in Business Central. There's a couple of ways to get your items. You can do it through search. So if we just type items, wow, butterfingers, I don't know what's going on there. All right, items. Okay, and we could click that. Alternatively, you can see here in my role, I have it in the business manager role. It's here already on my bookmark bar. So these are my favorites. And then underneath the sales menu, I can see it here. Now, if you're in different roles like manufacturing, it'll be in a different menu. So check out your menus depending on what you're in, project management and so on. Items will be there, but worst case scenario, just use the search. And once you find it, feel free to make that a bookmark just by clicking the bookmark on the side. All right, let's take a look here. We've got our items. Your items are inventory, non-inventory, and services. And I could possibly show my tiles showing pictures for every item, or I could change that to be tall tiles if you've not got a big inventory and you want it to be visual, or if you've got a big inventory, you probably want it to be a list. I'm currently in my Kronos dummy company, which everybody has when you turn on Business Central, but I want to add a new item. So logically, I just press new just there. Now, as I do, if you don't have any templates set up, it's just going to go straight into the item card. But if you do have item templates, which are baked into the system, it's going to get me to select a pre-configured template to apply over the item. And I want to put in an item. I'm going to hit OK. And just like that, we have a blank item card. I could renumber this right now. I could type red shirt. And as I hit tab, do you want to change it? Yes. And I have myself a red shirt is my item number. Now, that's what we're going to put. We're going to put red, super red tee. Okay, and that's my product. First thing is it inventory, service, or non-inventory? You'll notice as I clicked out, it updated the title here underneath the card. And we're going to use a base unit of measure, which is a required field. So if you don't have this, you can't operate this item. I would probably want to put my picture in. So I'm going to import a picture, which I've got there. And we've got our red tee. Look at that. And I could set over on my options here. I've also got my item category. I've got one there for shirt. Now, your item categories can set up your templating for required item attributes. Now, I've selected a shirt. It's asked me for the color, the width, and the height. And that was just me mucking about before. And I could fill those in by just saying red. And I could just delete the other two. So, there's no unit of measure on a color because it's a text. So here we are, and we've got our information here filled in. Now, metadata on the item also includes your marketing text. If you feel cheeky, you can give that a shot, and it's going to pop back and give you a description. You could say, you know what, I want it to be a tagline and a paragraph. Okay, I'm just going to run with that. That's fine. All right, so once we've got our item metadata, we move down to our costs, and I have to set a cost, $12.50. I can see here that the costing method has been selected by the template, but that is required. Also is your posting details are required, which is your general product posting group, your VAT or GST product posting group, and your inventory posting group. Now, if we were not using an inventory item, this would be irrelevant, the inventory posting group. As we scroll down the card onto our third section, which is about pricing, we want to sell that for $35. Okay, it's a required field. Like you can have it at 0, but we need to have a price in the fields. We need to have our posting setups. The second last section here is what's called replenishment. You got to decide when you sell it, how do you replenish this? And for the options of the system, it's to purchase it, it's to produce it via production order, or to assemble it via assembly. We're going to keep purchase. And the lead time here, I might say, is 7 days. So D for day, W for week, M for month. Simple formula for creating a time. Because I've selected purchase, my options under the bold heading of purchase are now important to me, and I could click first up consultants and add a item number red as a product number for that vendor. And we have ourselves a replenishment now configured. We're going to move to our last section, which you should be concerned with, is reordering policy. So when we have to reorder this, okay, what do we reorder it on? And it's saying reorder upon order. If I get an order, make an order. So if somebody sells 10, you'll purchase 10. It's quite relative. And then you might have fixed reorder point, and these become available fields where you could say, when I get down to 5, order me 20. So that's what we refer to as fixed reorder quantity or maximum reorder quantity. And this is where we say, when we get to 5, refill our stock up to 10. All right. Now, depending on the orders coming in, it will work around that and ensure that we keep at a maximum inventory of 10 units in stock. I don't want that. I'm going back to order. And that is how we create an item within Business Central.